All right. It's it's back day. Yeah. So I think the plan is to freaking get in there. Y'all know the drill. Morning weight 175.6, I want to say. So slowly getting up there. Um, it's like 7 p.m. right now, so feeling like I want to get over with this workout. Mix together a little concoction I'll get to later. I kind of bulk order the ingredients like arginine, citrulline, just because it's cheaper than the alternative, and caffeine. And if you kind of mix those together, it's kind of just like you measure out like 10 grams of the citrulline and the arginine. I think that that's like the best kind of dose that you can get. If I want, I'll put in some beta alanine from time to time. Normally on leg days, but maybe not today. That's pretty much all there is to it. So I think today I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get warmed up. We'll probably start on pull downs. Definitely going to do some pull downs. Definitely going to do some rows. Definitely going to start with pull downs. I just don't know the order of the whole workout. That I will figure out. But might do some machines. Might do some pullovers. We'll have to freaking see. But I think lately, when it comes to being intentional about my workout, I've been pretty consistent with pull downs and then some other kind of pullover motion or pull down motion. And then doing like a upper back squeezing kind of exercise, doing another lat focused exercise, then another kind of lower back, but like kind of mid back squeezing exercise. So lately that's been like a underhand row, and then finishing with a cable row. I do like finishing with cable rows, just for a nice squeeze, That's just me. But yeah, that's going to be the extent of this back day. And maybe I'll do a little bit of abs at the end just for funsies. I don't know. I do like abs. They're just fun. They're fun to do right before the pose down. Feels like I actually have like an ab kind of pump almost. I've had some people tell me, just do bent over barbell rows to kind of, get that kind of ab pump that you're looking for. And to that, I say, sure, maybe. I don't know. It's too much work to try and actually, learn how to do that. Or learn how to... Sorry, this dude's blasting rap music, and he's like 80 years old. It just seems like a lot of work to try and relearn all of that. But I feel like that's freaking it for back day. I'm gonna get in there. Oh, drop the camera. Get warmed up, and let's start with freaking pull downs, I guess. right, and that is how you do that. Dude, I gotta say, that lat pump at the end, man. I mean, I was losing a little steam. I'll give it to you. But dude, the freaking underhand rows, that is the freaking move. I haven't done that machine in oof, long time. Long time. I think I've only seen that machine literally once at this Italian gym when I was traveling for fun. And yeah, dude, I mean, it's so weird that I just barely ever see that machine. You just really don't at commercial gyms. You really only see an underhand row machine like that. I mean, I guess at machines like at gyms like this, because I'll see, you know what I'll see is the freaking the one that rows like this, the plate loaded one. That one's freaking fun. But yeah, you just don't really see those types of machines, man. It's really fun though. I'll give that to you. But yeah, finishing with the cable rows, definitely the move. No Nautilus pullover machine today. No pullover machine today. Maybe next back day. But yeah, it's tough towards the end of the back day. I lose intensity because my back days are not super long, but they can get up there depending on my rest time. Um, I kind of have to set a timer for myself, which is kind of a newbie gym kind of thing. But I just get so sidetracked on my phone because first thing I do is I go into my Photos app and clean up the clip so that's easier for me to like move it to my computer when I like put this video together. But I easily just open up Instagram, start scrolling, and like 4 minutes go by and I'm like, oh crap, I should start my set. Set up the camera and so yeah, man. But good intensity. I got sidetracked at the very end after my last set. I'm walking to the locker room. This guy tracks me out. He goes, "What's up, bro?" He's like just getting in the gym, starting his leg day, and I was like, "Oh, dude, it's great to see you. I want to chat, but can you give me like 2 minutes? Like, just let me run to the locker room. Let me hit a quick few poses, and then let's chat." But it's hard to sneak away because I don't want to lose the pump, man. That's the reason why. So I don't know, man. Also, genuine question: is it illegal to have this light on in your car in driving? I don't know because here's the thing: my parents have always told me my whole life. They're like, "Dude, genuinely, it is illegal to do that." But I mean, I feel like I've seen on Instagram or TikTok or something that it's not. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. I don't want to get pulled over again. That would be bad. That would be bad. You guys don't know the story, but I had a really sweet brand new Audi in high school. It was my first car, and yeah, it was my first car, man. And I got 2 speeding tickets within like a few months of having it. I was going like 63 and a 35, and then the other one was like 50 and a 35. Um, so not ideal. And then my parents were like, you know what? We're gonna sell it. You can ride your bike to school. I was like, no. So being a senior in high school, riding my bike to school, man. But then recently, and I eventually got some kind of driving privileges back. Started driving my car, or not my car, but my mom's Prius. And then just recently, like a couple weeks ago, they got me this sweet little Honda Accord because I got to go to college. I'm going to need a car at college. I'm not a freshman, trust. I'm a sophomore. But I'm transferring colleges because at my last college, I didn't need a car. So, little side yap on that storyline there. But at least for today, dude, we're freaking. I'm hyped. That was such a great back day. Like, I am so excited to go into arm day tomorrow because I love arm day too. But back day, with the addition of a couple new exercises recently, the seated cable rows, I got sick of those because I do them every back day and I just didn't like them anymore. But then I didn't do them for like a year and I missed them, So I'm doing those, doing the underhand cable row thing. That thing's sick. Great stretch. I did a bit more narrower of a grip on lat pull downs, just kind of an experiment. And I would say that my suspicions were pretty correct in that I felt a lot more lat activation on those because I didn't feel forced to kind of work my rear delts almost. Because I don't really need to kind of squeeze my upper back on a pull down movement, even though a lot of times you can do that to indirectly work it. But I feel like because I already have that upper back squeezing motion right after, it's like my second movement on the Paramount machine. I mean, I don't really freaking need it. I don't need that wide grip. So slightly narrower grip. I like that, at least for the pump. There's nothing like being carved up, is all I'll say. I am enjoying this bulk, and to be fair, you can call it a bulk, you can call it a main gain if that's what you want to call it. I'm not going to call it a main gain because that's not what it is. It's a bulk. I'm eating 450 grams of carbs, but I'm only in a 300 400 calorie surplus, so not too much, right? It's still a bit of a slow bulk, but it does feel good to have like 100 grams of carbs before my lift and then get in there and freaking have a lat pump after 2 sets, right? That's freaking sick. So that's going to be it for me today. Just in case having your light on while driving is illegal, I'm going to turn this light off. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Is it going to be morning or probably afternoon is going to be the vibe for freaking arms